Alright, hello YouTube. You've seen the title, you know why we're here. We're checking to see if we'll be able to get a scope yay within 2 more single pulls. Now, since I'm recording this from my console, I can't show what my pity is, but I do know that I'm around 74, so I'm just going to go ahead and check that real quick. Yes, I'm at 74 pity. Prior to Natlan, my average was around 76 pities when I would get the 5 stars. Since Natlan, I have not been so lucky. I did get an early Tainari on Escoffier's banner, so whether you want to call that luck or not, that's up to you. But that doesn't exactly make it so that my average pulls are much lower or anything like that. I mean, I know mathematically it does, but I mean, just in theory, when it's the 5-star that I'm going for, that just means that it's more than 80 pity because, well, it's taken more than 70 pulls to even get up to this point because I got Tainari last time. So do with that what you will. So I am waking up. I'm about to get ready for work. I did my commissions real quick and saw that I got an Intertwined Fate from the Battle Pass, and with Genesis Crystals from Welkin Moon, I do have enough to do a second single pull. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and get it done. 75. Looks like that's not gonna be an early. So here we go. I only got 28 crystals left, so I can only do this today and tomorrow, essentially, not counting the Prima Gems that we get from the event and whatnot. But yeah, I kind of don't want to do this, but I gotta. Plus, my stomach hurts. I really gotta get going. 76.
カーネル・デセール・エスカフィエよ。カムクラにおられたお方の賓客であるあなたはテイワット最先端の美食を享受するに値するお人。私の料理がお気に召しますように。もし料理の技法に興味があるのなら、私が持つすべてを伝え、あなたを料理の殿堂に導いてあげる。でも私の教え子になるからにはきちんと心の準備をしておいてね。途中退学は許さないわよ。
Okay, I totally forgot that I had it on Japanese, and I unmuted my TV just to listen to the greeting, just to hear a bunch of Japanese. So, holy crap, we did it. Finally, 76 pity. That's what it took, 76. I can't believe I am back to my average. Not really, but I mean, I just said, oh, 76 was around the pity that I used to be at on average before Natlan. Oh, I'm so happy. Okay, it's finally done. I'm just gonna call this right now. I will not be pulling for Skirk. Not specifically to the extent that I did for Escoffier. What I'm going to be doing is any Primo Gems that I save up, I'm definitely not going to be able to pull in the Chronicle Wish, and I'm not going to spend money again. So, yeah, that was depressing as hell. But what I will do is I'll go back to doing things the way I used to, where I used to say, oh, let me check my alarm real quick. I feel like my phone's about to go off. Yeah, 3 minutes. What I used to do is I used to save 40 to 50 pulls per phase, depending on how much we had available to us with Welkin Moon and Battle Pass and things of that nature. So, with that said, I'm going to go back to doing what I used to do. I want to C6 Arlecchino, and I want to C6 Chaska. But I don't want to keep spending money on this game to do so. I would like to save my money more than I have been. and be able to say that, you know, I have a good, sizable bank account. Thankfully, I have not yet ever, I'm not going to say not yet, I just not ever gone beyond my means. I've always had enough money to pay for things, as well as like bills and whatnot. And I am fortunate enough to live with someone now where I'm not on my own, so it's a little bit easier for me. But for anyone else, it might not be so simple. So, with that said, I always recommend do not spend money on this game or any other gacha game if you feel like your account is lacking or anything like that, or like if you feel the need to. Just don't. If you want to, if it's a hobby and you have some play money, go for it. Do what you want. But I will say, just from experience, that last time that I spent money on this game, even though it was money that I had saved aside, because I always fund my PlayStation wallet balance like once every paycheck, and I just had it sitting there. I was on $200 wallet balance in my PlayStation account. I still felt really dirty, and I don't think I'll ever do that again. So, with that said, every time a character comes out that I'm interested in, I will save as much Prima Gems that banner phase as I can, and I will simply do 10 to 20 pulls. That's what I used to do, and I used to build pity that way. Sometimes you get lucky, sometimes you don't, and at the end of the day, if you don't get lucky, it's nothing to worry about. I don't know what the saying is, no skin off my teeth or something off your shoulders or whatever, but it didn't feel as bad because I knew, or I had the expectation that, yeah, I'm probably not going to get this character within 20 pulls. If I get close to pity and I'm at like 75 or 70 pity or something like that, I might shell out an extra 10 pulls for a character that I might be interested in, but even then, probably not. So, this allows me to save. Oh, probably just heard my phone alarm. Yes, that was an anime ringtone. Anyway, um, it allows me to save quite a bit of Prima Gems each phase going into another banner cycle. And as a result, I was able to pull for Arlecchino, for Cloran, Farina, and C6 Magellan, all without shelling out a bunch of money. Yes, I did pay for Welkin Moon and Battle Pass because I was okay with spending that kind of money. Very low spender friendly. Would I have been able to get the same result if I was free to play? No. I'm gonna be honest, no. The answer is no. If I had hard focused only Yelan, yes, I could definitely have C6 my Yelan because I had never spent any money on top up or used Genesis crystals once to ever get Yelan's constellations ever. And I do believe that had I not pulled for units like Farina, Arlecchino, Cloran, and anything that came between Yelan's banners, if I just hard focused Yelan the whole time, I could have done it. I think I really could have. So I want to go back to doing that. So this video turned into a, hey, I got a Skokie video to, hey, this is what you should do to save money video. So yeah, if you are interested in my tips and tricks and whatnot for saving money on your account and building your account, just leave me a comment. I'm not a guide maker, I'm not a theory crafter, but I am good with money and I'm good with numbers to an extent. So feel free to let me know what you think. You think I'm full of shit? Tell me in the comments below. I gotta get ready for work, so thank you for joining me. Depending on when you're watching, have a great morning, afternoon, or night. And just remember to stay happy, stay healthy, and just have fun. And when it comes to these gacha games, don't forget, you do not need to spend money to get good. Peace out, everybody. Take care.